Hi guys, it's me, Jessa Abrasado. So for today's vlog, I discussed to all of you is all about what is surfing.
I can swear, I can joke. I see what's on my mind if I drink.
So what is surfing? Surfing is the sport of riding waves in an upright or prone position. Surfers catch ocean, river, or man-made waves and glide across the surface of the water until the wave breaks and loses its energy. The exact origins of surfing are not certain, but it was first observed by Europeans on a ship in Tahiti back in 1767. And this is example of surfing. Let's watch this video clip. He is Gary Saavedra, the world record for the longest ride in 3 hours and 55 minutes on 2011 when he rode the wake of a speedboat. And we have the 7 different types of surfing waves. So first, beach breaks. The beach break are the ones where the waves break over a sandy bottom. The sand and the shape of the seabed shift, which means the quality and shape of the waves at the beach are liable to change. And second is reef breaks. At reef breaks, the waves break over a rocky bottom. The shape of the seabed remains consistent and the line-up changes only according to the direction and size of the waves. Next is point breaks. Point breaks generally form beside a headland and can break over a rock or sand when the lines of the swell hit a stretch of land at a perpendicular or an oblique angle, breaking around and along the shore rather than towards it. River mouth waves. River mouth waves are a rare and wonderful occurrence for any surfer. They are similar to point breaks in the sense that they are produced where the river deposits sand onto well-defined sandbars, and along the point, the wave pelts off in a predictable and net manner. Next is reform waves. This is a type of wave that can die down when hitting deep water and then break again or reform as a result of varying depth of the bottom. Depending on the condition and spot, advanced surfer can kick out before the reform waves hit deeper waters. 6 is grumbly waves. These waves break gently, are not too hollow, fast, or steep. They are produced when the bottom contour is more gradual than usual. Another name of grumbly waves is smushy waves, as they are not powerful or strong. And lastly, double up waves. This is the kind of wave that you can get when two waves met and their true and crest align. The wave energy from the combined waves creates a wave that is large and highly powerful. Double up waves are ultra hollow and also dangerous when they start to break. And I give you facts about the surfing. Did you know surfing is the oldest of sport on earth? Archaeologists recently discovered prehistoric stone carvings in Chanchan, Peru that date back over 5,000 years ago and show people surfing. And next, back in 1959, Linda Benson became the first woman to surf the infamous Waimea Bay at the tender age of 15. She also became the first woman to be a surf magazine cover star. And also, Kelly Slater is the highest paid surfer. He brought in $3 million as the 9th-time world champion surfer on 2009. And of course, what are health benefits of surfing? To improve cardiovascular and heart health, strengthen cores, improve muscle tones, strengthen backs and shoulders, tones leg, improve flexibility, help offset the negative effects of stress, and last, to boost energy levels. And this is surfing equipment list. First is surfing surfboard fins. Fins are an extremely important part of surfboard setup. Choosing fins that will work best for you will depend on your size, riding style, and your board's fin backs. Glass-in fins are laminated into surfboard and are smoother and souther than a removable fins. Second is surfing leash. It is pretty much a requirement for you to have a leash when you surf. When you wipe out, you want your board with you at all times. It is very dangerous for the wave to take your board with it and potentially take out other surfer. You also want to think about how easy it is to get on and off. You want the leash to be comfortable as you don't really want to notice it is on while you are out in the water. The third is surfing sunscreen. A fun 2-hour session of surfing can lead to a ruined week if you get sunburn. Therefore, you are going to make sure you apply sunscreen every time you go surfing. In order to properly protect yourself from sunburn, you are going to want to make sure you have a waterproof sunscreen that will last you the entire time you are out in the water. And fourth is surfing softboard. There are many different types of surfboard that are created for surfer of all different levels. Longboard and foamboard are often used for beginner. They are at least 7 feet long and are wide so that the beginner can have more balance when they try to get up. And more advanced surfer will use shortboard, which can be smaller, 6 feet long. These boards are for beginner waves and they are easy for experts to maneuver around the wave and perform various tricks. Next is surfing traction pad. A traction pad is designed to stick on the tail of your board to keep your back foot from sliding off. It is an alternative to wax for the back foot as you would still use wax at the front of your board. And last, of course, is surfing wetsuit. Wetsuits are vital if you are surfing in cold water. If the water temperature is really low, you will not last very long in the ocean if you do not have the proper wetsuit. The wetsuit wraps a thin layer of water between you and your suit, and your body temperature will warm up the water to keep you warm. It is extremely important to be appropriately dressed when you are surfing.